Hi, this is week 19 of Caroline on the Hillside Heart Prompts, and I'd love to give her a big shout out, and a shout out to I Totally Love It, both of their channels. Thank you for yours. I'm returning that favour. It's so cute of you. They're both really nice channels. There's Natasha at Treasure Books as well. And I like Susie's journals as well. I will link all the people below. So thank you. I love all of their channels. They're really inspiring. I love watching them. Anyway, so this is week 19 of Hillside Heart Prompts, and this week she chose Solitude and Blooming, which I think they're nice combinations. So I've had a rummage in my bits and bobs, and I have found some really nice kind of how to paint things. So my solitude is always the seaside, and meditation, yoga. Though I don't actually do yoga, I do meditate. I do something called Stop B, which is very quick meditations that you can do throughout the day. It's just to kind of bring yourself back to where you are, rather than any stressful situations that you might be in. So I was thinking about layering this and turning this into a little hidden pocket, so I can put something up here. That's my plan anyway. So I'm going to glue this down. I can find my glue stick again. Oh, every time. I literally just had it. Oh, there you are. Oh, I have to show something. I've been renovating my house, and there was a false panel, and I found some of the original paper. So this probably would have been from, the house was built in 55, I think. So these little pieces here. I might try and incorporate that because that's blooming. But it is quite acidic. I don't know. I was just interested. That, or I'll try to replicate it. Anyway, I always find these things interesting to find, see if you can still get the paper. That's quite cute. Anyway, that was my random thing that I found. So we're in the second week of work. It's I'm going to put a little bit of tape over that because it's got there in there. It says, I'm not really fussed what tape I use, as long as I tape it over so it's not sharp. Just so it doesn't peek through. Yeah, week 2 of the term, and as predicted, it's completely and utterly mad. We'll try and finish all the projects up that we're doing. Everyone thinks that you don't do anything at work, not really. But it's like, no, it's like 2 trips to organise, sometimes 3. Fairs, there's the sports day. I mean, you don't just have sports day and turn up. There has to be, risk assessments written out for every eventuality. Lots of practices every day. And then there's the after school shows, and it's a lot more than what is presented or what people think it is. So everyone's a bit like running around like mad hatters at the moment. Oh, that fits really nicely at the side as well. Don't think that needs... Oh, look. The classroom. I don't think I could have done that better. That is so weird. That is weird. Right. Okay. This is getting really chunky now. I love all the dangles. Ooh. I haven't got any scissors. Ooh. Okay. That is unusual. All of my scissors have disappeared. Bear with me. I'm going to move my camera so I I shall pause and find my camera. Find my scissors. Ooh, found them. That wasn't too far. There we go. I'm going to keep that. That is just funny. Isn't life weird sometimes? Okay, so that's the beach part. I'm now going to add this. Like I say, these are great. These little pages are from broken books that I really don't like throwing away. The children like to cut them up and make new stories. You know, mashups. It's a great idea, actually. Okay, but I'm going to keep her because she's quite nice. Now, to make a hidden pocket, don't glue all the way around, obviously. Oop, just glue the edges. Okay. Actually, I think that's probably too much. I want a little bit more. That's it. Okay. Do have a bit of glue there. It's fine. Perhaps I should have glued at the top there. I should have done. Okay. Oop. My dangle's fallen off. Okay. So now I have to glue at the top again. Okay. I will neaten that up as well. So when that dries, I'll have a nice little hidden pocket up the top, so top tuck. Okay. I am going to pop that in. It's a little bit about focus and peace, or finding peace. I think this is from the Thrive mag, so that can go in there. I just like the picture as well. Very peaceful. Doesn't have to be to write on. Okay, that can go in there in a minute once that's all dried. And I like the colours, go really well. So that will go in there. And then I found these information about various seashores and plants. So that would be perfect for my blooming. Sorry, that will be next door's dog again. I might just do this as a flip and this as a tag actually. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. I need some card. I need some card. Perfect. You shall do. You do fit nicely. Perfect. So I have to do it the other way because obviously I want to write on this side. Want to write on this side. Ooh, there's a thought. Hold on, I could do a pocket flip. Clever idea, Mrs. Avery. Clever idea. Now there's not a lot I can do here because the edge is written on, but I want to kind of make it a bit rough, so I'm not going to cut very well. Okay, there's my inky pad there. I'm just going to stamp the edge a bit. I do need to get one of those tools. I have no idea what you call them. Spongy tool things that look so much more fun than doing this. Anyway, perfect. Okay, let that dry for a second. This one I'm going to turn into a tag. Okay, so that needs to go on this. Oh look, I've still got the these are those barcodes, the security codes. I always wondered how they make them. So it's like a piece of metal. Obviously mine's been tagged off. Now that's sticky. I'm going to use that. I don't think I can use that. So there's another piece that will do. So maybe I could just incorporate that top tag there. That would be fun. Perfect. This is off my new bed. If that's the case, what can I put on the top there? That's my tag. Let's see if that fits inside there. It does. I might round the top off actually. Round the top off. I haven't got a corner rounder, so I'll just kind of eyeball. Okay. I'm having to be quick again because I'm due to work soon and I just wanted to cram a little bit of art in before I go to work. Got the plasterer man here still. I think he might be finished by tomorrow though. That needs to go back on. That's my Solitude. Solitude. That I need a tag on there. So this, and I was trying. There's a nice bit of shell there, but I don't think that's going to fit on, is it? Probably not. Ooh, maybe. Ooh, sort of, but not. It's bunched, but that's not so bad, I suppose. Gives it that slightly more rough, tied-on effect. There you go. Maybe I can trim that bit off. Okay, small little mother of pearl. Don't know what it is. Bit sticking out the side. Trouble. Oh, that one smudges a bit. Okay. I don't know why. They always do. I mean, they should have dried by now. just me. Perhaps they need longer ones. So that I'm going to pop there. Let's see if I've got a nice floral or seaweedy kind of. That's too thick, I think. That one's too thin. I've got that, but it's palm leaves rather than... I'm being too fussy, aren't I? Could trim it, I suppose. But if I tear it down the middle, would that work? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, maybe. How about if I do it that way? And then I've got some wibbly wibbly bits, and I don't want to cover up the white clover. Okay. Just peeking out. Okay. I don't mind that too much. I've got a little bit. I'm so tired. I'm not throwing it away. I might need it. Okay. So there we go. They will need to dry, obviously. So that's my blooming, I think. I don't think I want this on there. Seems quite a fussy thing to cut. This is a bit boring. Or what have I got? I might have some kind of, that goes quite well. If I've got kind of any sort of seaweedy things. I mean, I could go mad and pretend that's the sun. And then I've got these little, I have no idea what these are. Strange decoration things. I think I like that somehow. Put him there, sideways. And I'll cover up the sea holly. Aww. Actually, I'm going to put him there. You can see the couch grass still sticking through. Right. Where's my little pad? There you are. Actually, it's quite a big pad, so I don't know. Did it cover up the whole thing? It does. I don't know what this is from. It's just a leftover something or other. It gives the 3D effect. Ooh, it's weird. It's like a silicone tape. Why that bit not sticky? Okay, I don't know. Well, if I'd done it the other way, I could have flipped it down. Oh, could I do it the other way? Nope. Okay. If I'd had brains and thought about it, I could have done it so it flipped up, so I could have, looked underneath it. Anyway, that's quite cute. I like that little 3D flower. This is something myself and Mum made together in one of our crafting sessions. So we've got a little bit of education there as well going on. A little bit of mother of pearl dangle. That little pocket up there. I don't know about that. I think actually that's grown on me. That's grown on me. I do. I think I'm going to keep that as well. Weirdly. I wasn't going to, but I don't think I need quite so much of that on there. Oh, there we go. Barking at the moon again, I think. Okay, there's the sun over there. Might just peek out. It does. Lovely. Okay. Kind of feel like I need. So I've got a little bit of journaling space at the back there. Pocket. There's journaling space. Nice if I could have a few more. I think. Quite like the colour of that. I can peek in. I think I'm going to make another little tag on there. What can I make a tab out of? See if I've got any tangly, ribbony type of thing. Ooh! I have a piece of this silk that I had that was stunning. Yes, that's got to go in there somehow. A bit too thick though. I think I'm going to cut it up the middle. She says. Probably won't be able to rip it. Oh yeah. Oh. Maybe one more tab on there. Perfect. Okay. Two little papery tab things. Perfect. To go in there. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, that there. My oh, there you are. I've just got to make sure this fits up there. And that's a little bit big, so I'm just going to trim the edge off. Something down there so people know that there's a tab there. That's something mad. No. I'm gonna say goodbye to the classroom. And that is a really good metaphor actually. Goodbye to the classroom. Okay. Find focus. Okay, I'll have to be careful how that dries, but that's going to go in there like that. I'm wondering if I can maybe find something to go on there. A little quote. I think I used that one before. Okay, let's see if I can fit that in. Oh, it's very Okay, that's it. I'm happy with that. I'm done. I'm done. A very quick one this week. So week 19, Solitude and Blooming. And my solitude is in meditation and the sea. So I've got this. I've got Blooming. I have a sun that is a flower. I quite like that representation. These are two completely different books that I've made a hidden top pocket out of. Collage them together. This is my yoga meditation. I just love the image. Put a little tab there so we can so you can be pulled out. I'm going to let that dry properly before I insert that. And then I've got a flip section of writing there where I can write. A little bit of education there. Another blooming flower. That was 3D. I used this ripped oh, I can't remember. Not masking tape. Oh, you know what I mean. Tape. Some old, this is bedding cardboard. Another bit of education that I turned into a tab. Small bit of old mother of pearl shell. A couple of these are normal journal pages. And some old silk that's been dyed. So that was lovely. And they go in there. So a few pockets. Yeah, I like that journal. You can write on here as well if you find the right colour pen. So that one I'm happy with too. It's you know, it's nice thinking off the cuff quickly. Anyway, big shout out to Caroline on the hillside for that one. And hope to see you again soon.